Do a brief review of some of your finest achievements, most important experiences, and most meaningful relationships. You most likely experienced uncertainty on the way there. Try to remember what it felt like. Were you nervous, scared, unsure, or tempted to give up? It's highly unlikely that you were certain you would achieve these wonderful outcomes you now might be taking for granted. When we remind ourselves of how facing the daunting waves of prior uncertainty brought us achievement and happiness, we strengthen our upside of uncertainty frame. Next, focus on a current uncertainty you face and consider how you are framing it. Is it a threatening one filled with supposed loss, like failure, dead ends, ruin, or a more optimistic one in which you focus on what could be gained rather than what might be lost? Jot down both the worries you have and the possibilities that could be waiting you on the other side of uncertainty. If you are struggling to see any benefits that may be attached to the current uncertainty, remember that the very least struggle is the gateway to growth and change. Even if the only upside is that you navigated the uncertainty with more ease than the last time. Your muscles for uncertainty ability are getting stronger. Now, when you find yourself stuck in a negative loop about uncertainty, try an exercise developed. So, there are a lot of exercises. A simple interrogation process in your own mind to reveal the deeper complexity inherent in any limiting belief by asking 4 questions. Number 1, is your negative belief true? Number 2, can you absolutely know that it's true? How do you react? What happens when you believe that thought? Number 3, who would you be without that thought? Number 4, could the opposite of your original thought be as true as or even truer than the original thought? You can apply these questions in any relationship diagnosis of illnesses and so forth. In the in a certain example I could give, where if somebody feels like a loser, she could start by asking, is it really true that we are maybe terrible parents? That we are losers? The answer would be simple enough of course not. Next, she might evaluate how she feels when she sees the world this way. That is terrible. Then she could ask herself, what if the opposite were true? What if we are displaying immense courage in the face of the unknown? The reality would feel awesome and bring more energy for the hard work for navigating the current uncertainty. Now, I would like to talk about something very, very intriguing, something very, very powerful. What if the current uncertainty you face, even the unwelcome kind, might have a silver lining? Consider the loss and uncertainty Charles Dickens faced when his father was thrown into debtor's prison, forcing him to drop out of the school he loved and work in a misery factory to make shoe polish. Through years of toil, Dickens faced profound uncertainty about what he would ever escape a life of poverty and return to school. When he did, the experiences from those years became the raw material for David Copperfield, one of the greatest English novels. On this note, we'll meet for the next video. Thank you. Have a good day. Take care.